Hey, it's Rick and
Brock.
with Rock Bottom Outreach. And so we are going to talk about actually being a thief, if you would. And have you ever thought yourself as a thief? You're like, Rick, I've not ever stole anything in my life. Well, hold that thought and let me get back to that a minute. Had a lady once call me, and her husband struggled with drinking excessive things. We're going to use that term, okay? But then she said that he was obese, he couldn't drive, he couldn't get out of bed. And so immediately what came to mind was, how does he get what he enjoys so much if he can't do those? And she said, I go get it for him. Do you have any way I can help him? Yeah, I have a good place to start. And so you're like, well, that's ridiculous. Yeah, sometimes it is ridiculous, but it's true. You know, it's funny. I always have taught my three sons, Kimberly's taught her sons, and we teach Brock, handle your business. And when I say being a thief, that would mean that you do everything for your kid, okay? That you make someone maybe that's struggling with something, you make them so comfortable. Why would they stop struggling, and why would they want help if you're going to help them all the time? You know, Brock just told me, he said that he has what tonight? What do you have to do?
Read books.
Okay, so who's going to read? Am I going to read it, or are you going to read it?
Me.
Okay, Brock's going to read it because it's not my homework. And so, you know what? Me or Kimberly, with Living from the Heart, would not be doing Brock any favors by doing his homework. You're like, well, you can't learn that way. Exactly. So I want you to think about your situation this morning. Are you making it easy by being an enabler, making it comfortable for someone to never change their life, never ask for help? You're like, well, Rick, doesn't God want us to help everyone? Not always. Not always. We're going to help Brock, but Brock's going to do the work. He's going to handle his business. And so when I say you're a thief, you're stealing the opportunity from your children to problem solve, to think for themselves, to suffer consequence. I heard once a guy said in a meeting, my dad saved my life the day that he said no. And I got that. Because when I was 40, and I hit rock bottom, my dad had to say no to me. And so, bottom line, sometimes God just wants you to pray for somebody and then get out of the way and let him do what he's going to do. So are you an enabler? Are you a thief? Have you ever maybe looked at yourself that way? Maybe here's an opportunity to ask yourself, to say, man, maybe there's some changes I need to make. I know these are hard questions sometimes. These are hard discussions. But we need to have them. That's why it's called Real Talk. If there's a topic you want discussed, send me a message. Send me a message. Anybody with Rock Bottom Outreach. If you're more comfortable, talking to, females, send a message to, Kimberly Ann Oliver with Living from the Heart and say, hey, can I talk to you? Rick, can I talk to you? Ron, the list goes on and on. And so you ain't going to walk this out alone. But, again, don't deny your children the opportunity to fall every now and then, to skin their knee every now and then. Brock will tell you, he fell on his bike and I let him get back up and just encouraged him to keep on going. Every now and then we need to all fall off our bike. It's good for us. It's been Rick and
Brock.
with Rock Bottom Outreach. Have a great Wednesday. Bam.